And one of the best away towards the inside was Stenning. Away fast. Rockin' Brushgrove goes in search of the top spot, and they'll match Motors into the first turn. They clap it on early with Rockin' Brushgrove a neck a half, looking to try and close down. But Stenning doesn't want a hand up and is going to hunt through. In the meantime, Zach Mack went up to make a line of 3. Power of Red's on its back. Behind those, Pack and Plenty, followed by Rock and Roll Music, who has the leaders trail early. Monivay 3 pegs, followed by the Black Assassin. Let's Strike the Gold. 4 away then. At the tail of the field is Courts in Session. The speed of Cracker early, 26.5. And the heavily tried Commodity Stenning led the way. About a neck in front. In second spot, sitting parked outside at Rock and Brushgrove. Rock and Roll Music's coiled away on the inside and getting a gun trip in the early stages now is Pack and Plenty. And then Monivay 3 markers. Next of all as they run their way down the back of the track, then was Let's Strike the Gold over the Black Assassin. And then we've got Power of Red, well back Courts in Session, and Zach Mack, who was stuck out there deep, had little or no option, but has had to go back all the way to the tail of the field. 29.8 second quarter, coming off the back straight in 56.3, and the leader Stenning leads by a half. In second, Posse up on the outside, still there is Rock and Brushgrove, Rock and Roll Music, and then came Pack and Plenty, poised to pounce. Further back then is Monivay, Let's Strike the Gold, the Black Assassin, Courts in Session, followed in the middle of runners there by Power of Red. Zach Mack last as they swing in, and the leader is Stenning first to see the judge. Third quarter, 28.6, beats off the challenge of Rock and Brushgrove. Rock and Roll Music's trying to probe for an inside split, and then Pack and Plenty, who's flat. Then Let's Strike the Gold. The leader's still Stenning with 100 metres left to go. Trying hard now, right down the outside as Courts in Session. It's flooding home. It's Stenning in front, gripping on. Diving late, Let's Strike the Gold. I reckon it missed. I think Stenning a nose. 2, Let's Strike the Gold. And for third, you've got Power of Red and Courts in Session, and driving up on the inside was Rock and Roll Music. Didn't know where to look at the 75. Behind those then was the Black Assassin, Rock and Brushgrove, Monivay, and Zach Mack and Pack and Plenty had a gun run. Didn't go on with it, as finished at the tail. And in a blanket go, I think the fave will flop in.